Hey, my name is Beau, if you didn't know already. I want to make a quick video for you showing you how you can operate your online business in a way that makes it so you don't have to do any calls, you don't have to have any clients, you can have a completely empty calendar, complete spaciousness on your calendar, no team to manage, and still take home at least $30,000 every single month. That's take home profit. And you can do this by posting just once a week on social media. That might sound a little too good to be true, but this is the exact kind of business that I operate. I take home well above 30K a month at this point in take home profit. And just for the skeptics, I'll put a screenshot up real quick showing you how much I've generated in the past 30 days in my business using this model. Again, no calls, empty calendar, no clients to manage, no done-for-you services, no one-to-one coaching, no trading your time for money, and no hustling on social media. You can just post about once per week to make this method work. And yes, there's going to be a lot of groundwork and things that you need to develop in order to make this happen, but this is truly possible. I am living proof of it. I've done this in 2 different businesses now in the past 4 or 5 years, so I know that it works. And I want to show you how it works, just give you a brief explanation of how it works so that you can start implementing this in your business. First of all, how we're going to do this is using SLO funnels. SLO stands for self-liquidating offer. Maybe you've heard of that concept before. It's not rocket science, however, it is extremely powerful when you can figure out how to get one of these working. A self-liquidating offer funnel basically gives you the ability to use your money instead of your time in order to scale your business. If you look at most entrepreneurs out there or wannabe entrepreneurs, what they're doing is they're hustling on social media, they're posting tons of organic content, they're doing cold DMs, trying to get clients and just trying to make money any way they can. And it's a hustle, it's a job basically. If you truly want to create freedom in your life, which is what I think most entrepreneurs get into the game to begin with anyway, if you want to create freedom, you need to learn how to use your money, use your dollars as leverage instead of your time. That is how you can create both wealth and freedom, which is something that very few people have. A lot of business owners, maybe they make plenty of money, but they don't have freedom because they're stuck trading their time for money. They got to manage clients, they got to manage a team, they got to do the done-for-you services. They have a bunch of stuff going on that doesn't give them the ability to even enjoy the money they're making. So what I'm talking about here is a way to get rich and also be rich in time, be rich in freedom, be rich in the other areas of your life that matter, like your health and your spirituality and your family, to have time for all of those things and still make plenty of money without burning yourself out, without hustling like a crazy person, and without doing what all the gurus out there are telling you to do, which is basically just like, hustle harder, work harder, send more cold DMs, make more content on social media. And they're telling you to just do more, do more, do more. But what if the answer was actually finding ways to do less and to do as little as possible and to use as little of your time as possible to grow your business and start using your money instead? Now, you don't have to have a lot of money to make this work. If you have like $100, you can start implementing this strategy right now. So the whole goal with an SLO funnel is to find a way to create an automated system of some kind where you can put $1 in and you can get at least $1 back out, but ideally more like $2. If you can create an automated system where you can put $1 in, get $2 out, and then just rinse and repeat that, you are on your way to a very profitable, very successful business. This is $1 million business right here, whether it seems that way or not. If you have a system where you can predictably, repeatedly put $1 in and put $2, get $2 back out, that is $1 million business. Why? Because if you put hypothetically, if you put $1 in, you get $2 back, what are you gonna do? Well, if you're smart, you're gonna put that $2 back, right? And then you put $2 in and then you get $4 back. And then you put the $4 back and you get $8. And you keep doubling your money that way and you keep reinvesting the money. And every dollar you put in, you get $2 back. Every $100 you put in, you get $200 back. Every 1,000 you put in, you get 2,000 back. And you can just keep doing that over and over and over again. And as long as that is consistent, as long as you can keep doing that, that is how you can grow your business using your money instead of your time. So let's talk about the tactical aspects of this and how this fits into your business model. First of all, you need a scalable offer to make this work. You cannot do this with one-to-one coaching or done-for-you services. It's just going to be a lot more difficult. You need a core offer, ideally something that is scalable. So that could be an online course, that could be a group coaching program maybe, something like that. Typically, those are the 2 things you'll have as your core offer is either a course or a coaching program. Group coaching, not one-on-one. because that is scalable. Okay, so you have your core offer. This is your main money maker, okay? This is where the profit comes in your business. This is what's gonna be the take-home money that you put in your pocket. But what we wanna do is we wanna find a way to introduce people to our core offer, as many people as possible, without us having to post on social media all the time, without us having to trade all our time for money, without us having to hustle like crazy. We wanna expose as many people to this core offer as possible without trading our time. How are we gonna do that? Well, the way I think of it is like you have your core offer and then you have what I call satellite offers or satellite products, which could be just like a piece of your core offer, maybe splintered off into like a smaller offer. So maybe it's like, your core offer takes someone from A to Z, and your splintered off little product could be just something that takes someone, 10% of the way there, takes them from A to B. So it's just like a little piece of the puzzle that people need, a stepping stone, but it's not like your full program. It's not the full transformation. It's just a piece of what they need, right? So you have your core offer and you have your splintered off offer, and these are gonna be like low ticket offers, okay? So these are gonna be priced anywhere between like, $7 and $97 typically. So somewhere in that price range. And you're gonna use those to liquidate, that's what self-liquidating offer means. You liquidate your advertising costs using these products, okay? So let's say you have a $30 product and it costs you, say, $40 in ads in order to sell one of these. Well, in that case, you're losing $10 every time you make a sale. So you're spending 40 to make 30. So you're not there yet. You're not at $1 in, $1 out. Remember, we want to get to $1 in, $2 out eventually. But in the beginning, when you're first starting this, I just want to set some realistic expectations for you, so you know what to expect. When you're first starting, this might be the case. You might have to spend 40 to make 30. But if you optimize the offer, if you add an upsell or two, and you increase your average order value, and you get better at running ads, and you improve your sales page and all these things, and you optimize this, then maybe you start spending 40, and because you add in an upsell here, you start making 40. So now you're spending 40 and you're making 40 back. So now you're at $1 in, $1 out. Maybe you optimize the funnel more. Maybe you improve the ads a bit more. Maybe you add another upsell or whatever. And now you can get to, say, spending 40 and making, let's say, 60. So now you're at $1 in, $1.50 back. So for every dollar you spend, you get $1.50 back. Now we're talking. That's what you want. You want at least, get $1.50 back, I'd say, for every dollar, because that's what's going to allow you to scale. Then you can start increasing your ad spend. Maybe you start out just spending, $40 a day and you're making 60. Okay, you're making $20 profit a day. But let's say you want to increase that. You want to start spending hundreds of dollars a day. You want to spend $400 a day. Okay, now you can spend $400 and make $600. So now you're profiting $200 a day. Maybe you want to get up to, what I'm spending right now, which is about $4,000 a day. I'm spending $4,000 a day and I'm making between $6,000 and $8,000 back just on the front end, not even counting my core offer. So I'm profiting $2,000 a day just from this system, because when you get to these high ad spends, it can really add up. If you're only spending $40 a day, you're not going to be making a ton of money every day in profit. But if you get up, you can scale this to thousands of dollars a day in ad spend. You could be legitimately making hundreds or even thousands of dollars in profit just on the front end, not even counting your other offers that you're going to sell people after this. So this is an extremely powerful system. I just want to drive home the importance of this. I don't think a lot of people understand the power of this, because if you can really do this, which is, I'm not going to say it's easy. I've been in this marketing game for over a decade, so I've tested dozens of different offers and I've practiced, sales copy for years and years. I've written millions of words of sales copy, made dozens of different sales pages and tested different offers and ran ads in multiple different industries. And, I've had a lot of experience behind me, and that's why I'm able to do this. Not to say that a beginner couldn't do this. If you just have the right skills, the right knowledge, the right mentor, maybe you can do this as well, no matter where you're starting from. But I just want to say, no matter where you're at in your business, whether you're a beginner, you're more experienced, this is the number one thing that you should be trying to do. This is the only thing that you should be focusing on and thinking about, really, is how can I build a system where I can put $1 in and get $2 back on autopilot? How can I create an automated system that does this for me while I sleep 24/7, 365? If you can figure out how to do this, if you can get this system built, the sky is the limit, really. You're gonna be making so much money. You're not gonna have to trade your time, hustle on social media to do it. You're gonna be able to have the true dream life that most people want, which is, you know, over $1,000 a day in profit, no calls, empty calendar, total freedom, no team, no big team to manage or anything like that. Posting just once a week on social media, or even just posting whenever you feel like it. That is possible if you can crack this code right here. Put $1 in, get $2 back. See you in the next one. Peace.